Imagine being married for 40 years, raising 7 children, seeing 2 graduate from university, and then finding out none of them are biologically yours. That's the shocking reality for one man whose life took an unexpected and heartbreaking turn.
Hello my besties, welcome to this channel. It's your girl Susu here. If you are not subscribed yet, please do well to subscribe, support this channel, like this video, comment and share. Thank you.
Okay besties, please sit back and watch this video.
Hey, stop! Everybody! Stop it! Stop it!
Alright, my besties, you might be wondering what just happened. You might have seen this video and still not know what's going on. Let me burst your brain. That's why we're here today, to uncover exactly what happened and why this man did what he did. Bear in mind, this isn't due to the hardship in Nigeria. This man was doing pretty well. What happened will shock you. Here's the story. This uncle had been married for 40 years, yes, 40 years, and was blessed with 7 children. These children are all grown-ups now, 2 are university graduates, and the rest are still in school. But guess what? This uncle discovered that none of these children were biologically his. My besties, this is more than a heartbreaking issue. Imagine being in his shoes. What would you do? Apparently, the biological father turned up years later to claim the children. But is it even easy to raise a child? This uncle must have been completely shattered. Unfortunately, he couldn't handle the news and took matters into his own hands to end it. After his demise, the family confronted the wife multiple times, but she denied all accusations. Eventually, she was forced to perform DNA tests on all the children, and the results confirmed that none of them belonged to him. This is pure wickedness. 40 years of marriage, and this woman managed to hide such a secret. She's absolutely not a good person. It's not just about the secret, it's about the betrayal. This story is blowing my mind. If I were those children, I would deny the so-called biological father who showed up after years of absence. How does someone suddenly claim children after they've been cared for by someone else all their lives? But this case is not an isolated one. Take the case of a man in Zimbabwe who learned during a live TV DNA testing show that the daughter he loved and raised wasn't biologically his. Despite his heartbreak, he chose to continue loving and supporting her, showing incredible resilience in the face of betrayal. Another case involved a man who had been married for 18 years before discovering through his children's ancestry test that he wasn't their father. The revelation came after his wife admitted to a one-night stand during a brief separation early in their marriage. While he remained devoted to his children, the trust in his marriage was shattered. And then there's the man who, after his wife's death, decided to do a DNA test for his 2 children, only to find out they weren't his. With no way to confront his late wife, he was left to navigate this emotional minefield on his own. Just few weeks ago, another Nigerian man has discovered that he is not the biological father of his son. In fact, his best man on his wedding day is the father of the boy. The man displayed a DNA test result to prove he is not the father of the child. He said he got married to his wife properly, and they had been together for 8 years before the shocking discovery. The sad man displayed the DNA test result and said his best friend had been sleeping with his wife until they were caught.
Woman, when I marry, when I put woman for your head. Woman for your head. Do marriage, do everything. My best friend, if they sleep with the woman, so they give her the land. When they give her the land, I get the boy my shame for meeting. The day of the marriage, he even got the marriage. So after the marriage, that's my best man. After the marriage, this boy still continue, so they sleep with my wife. So a good 8 years before God called to her. Before God called to her, before they don't catch them. When they catch them, where we carry them go, they deny. They say nothing like that. Before the woman can't agree. I say yes, the thing is to her. They ask this very boy. Where we carry them go, from there they say no, go to see everywhere. So today, they will collect the result. So the 3 children when they born, two now, yo. The boy went there inside. They say, my friend. He said, I get that person. So make the people were there the world. So make them look what the woman they do.
That's not all. A Nigerian footballer named Kayode, who had been married to his wife for 11 years and had 3 children, recently discovered through a DNA test that none of the children are biologically his. Shockingly, he found out that the children allegedly belong to his wife's pastor. And it doesn't stop there. In both Nigeria and Zimbabwe, other men have discovered that the pastors who officiated their weddings were actually the biological fathers of their children. These revelations are beyond shocking and highlight deep betrayals of trust within families and communities. This makes me wonder if it's better for fathers to insist on DNA tests immediately after their children are born, to avoid such devastating surprises. It's not even about mistrusting women at this point. Issues like this seem to be increasingly common. It's deeply alarming that so many men are finding themselves in such situations and are unable to handle the emotional toll but to end it all for some. So, besties, what would you do if you found yourself in such a situation? Would you choose to continue loving the children you've raised? Would you still keep the relationship with your wife or walk away? Let's discuss. If you found this story interesting, please don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with your loved ones. Who knows? There might be a father out there questioning the paternity of his children. This could inspire him to seek the truth and break the silence. Thank you so much for watching, bestie. Until next time, adios. Love you all.